Hey, stop scrolling. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, comment, and share. Check, 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 check.
I had a colleague at Google. We had worked together back in a few years ago. So I was in D.C. I took some leave from Morehouse, moved up to D.C. I was doing some work with the Obama administration. And one of my colleagues up there, Kamal Bob, he was at Georgia Tech. Now he's with Google. And so they were working on some things internally. And Jigsaw is like an innovation wing, innovation wing of Google. They try different things, different projects, they have special projects. And so he had talked to the folks at Jigsaw, and they said, "Yeah, we're doing this stuff with virtual reality. Want to, reduce policing." And Kamal knew the work that I was doing because I started doing it when I was at the White House, and been doing it ever since. And so he connected us. We had the conversation. It was clear there was a strong technology component. So then I reached out to my colleague, Kenneth Gaucher, computer science at Morehouse.
Yeah.
So he's handling the technology side. I'm handling the training side. And so that's why it's a great collaboration. And so with COVID and everything, it's a little tough, but we are beginning the process of setting up the virtual reality room. It's going to be in the leadership center at Morehouse. And the goal is to have officers on campus. Like I already trained. I trained all the LAPD, all the Philadelphia PD. I trained a bunch of police already. So what we want to do eventually is bring officers to campus and have like a 3-day institute on diversity, equity, inclusion, and bias mitigation in policing. Okay. And so as part of that 3-day institute, they'll go through the virtual reality modules. So that's the current thinking.
Wow. Is it on a Oculus type platform or is it something else?
Similar. Oculus is, sort of Facebook, but Google, they have their own version.
Okay.
It's like super high tech. I mean, it's like ridiculous. And it's interactive. Like it's not programmed. It is AI. Like depending on what you say, the people of the avatars, the characters in the virtual reality will respond to you based upon what you say. So highly interactive environment. And so it gives police a realistic, like a scenario is a traffic stop and a domestic violence situation, right?
Yeah.
So which are very common for police.
Yeah.
So traffic stop, the cop has the goggles on, he walks over and he says, I pulled you over, same thing. And then this avatar can respond in all sorts of unexpected ways. And the cop has to adjust.
Oh.
And everything the cop does and how they respond, we're collecting that data. And so as we run more and more cops through it, we'll be able to almost predict how a conversation is going to play out. And if it escalates or de-escalates, if it leads to an optimal outcome, whatever that might look like, depending on the situation. But the notion is, these officers can sort of practice in this space. And it's because it's so unpredictable, like human beings are unpredictable, that's where it becomes, pretty interesting.